Alrighty. I'm gonna fucking get this show on the fucking road. Let's do it. Hello. It is I, the platypus. I am here. I am a little late to getting a lot of things out. I'm a little scatterbrained today. Apparently I needed a nap. It's probably because it's just really fucking hot again. So, anyways, hello. Don't know if there's anyone actually here quite yet. But, yeah. If you need to, I will explain what the hell is going on the stream later on, too. But, for anyone who's watching, in the future, today, I'm just kind of doing some solo bolo RuneScape bossing. Oh, hello. Hello. I see a meme lord. A single meme lord. I like that. Meme lords are great. Anyways, nope, I'm just doing some solo bossing. I've got, what is it? I'm doing Briofita. I plan on maybe doing a couple scurrious runs. I'm also going to do some, probably a little bit of, mini-game bossing as well. Because Temperos and Wintertoad are alright in my book. And, outside of that... Oh, you fucking stupid bitch. Why did you get damaged when going through there? Anyways, in addition to that, I am going to be doing... I think I'll probably do at least a Barrows run at the end. So, I've just been kind of off-screen doing stuff. I managed to get to 70 attack by turning my brain off and watching YouTube videos of some autistic Dutchman. Bread. Hello. Oh, that was a hard task also. Wow. How do you know? I forgot that was a hard task. I'm sitting on 6 Mossy Keys, and it has been basically since Leagues since I have done Briofita, so this is going to be interesting. If I remember correctly... Whoopsie. I love agility. Yeah. Agility is, having higher agility has definitely been a thing. I've been, off stream doing a little bit more, so I'm now 65. So, it's been very helpful. I might have accidentally misclicked Vanica earlier and gotten a task that I really didn't want, which is Harpy Swarm, Bug Swarms. So I canceled that one. So great. Anyways, let's see if I can remember how to do this properly. Let me just set my quick prayers really quick to that and call it good. Halfway from 84 to 85. Good lord. You've been putting out the grind there, I see. We're gonna just go in. Yeah. Let's go. Let me do that quickly. Just drink a potion. Call it good. Come on. Oh yeah, Briofita is gonna fucking die really quick. I'm gonna move the axe up here so it's easier to access when those growthlings come out. There they are. Get that one behind it. Oh no, I need to cast on them, don't I? I don't. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm also taking damage from her just like that. Okay. Man, this is scuffed right off the bat. Nope, use the... Oh, do I have to wield it? Oh, I have to wield it, don't I? Alright, let me wield it. Nope, come on. Oh my god, this is so scuffed, guys. I am fucking it up. Okay. I forgot that's how you did it. Oh, no. Axe is funny. Yeah. There's a medium task done. Oh, and there she's dead. Okay. Let me, undo this, swap left. Let me oh my god. Did I seriously forget to bring prayer potions? I did. I am being an absolute dumbass with this. Beginner scroll box and some of those. Alright, let's fucking We're just gonna glory out of here and call it good. Man. Like to do 100 laps a day for the last month? Oh, you know, that's probably a smart thing of just doing like 100 laps. I have 65 agility and I've only been I still don't have full graceful yet. I think I tarted out on getting some of them on marks of grace things. So that's my own fault. Let me grab a couple. Let me just nom a fucking, like, a lobster or something like that. Ignore how messy my bank is because it is terrible. It is absolutely abysmal. Okay, because I want to wield the bronze axe for that point. That's fine. Dandy. But what I want now is probably... Does Briafita drop herbs just to think of it? Am I bringing the herb sack because I thought I was going to get herbs instead of... Briafita... Does she drop herbs? Or... She does drop herbs. Okay. So I'm not crazy. I thought she did. Alright. We'll bring a prayer pot. We're going to... Let's get another prayer pot in this, and then we'll store some of this food away. Because I don't need all of this, probably, for all these keys. Honestly, so long as I don't get up in melee, I'm not needing that much food. I just bring 3 prayer pots, and I'm probably set, honestly, and then whatever I don't need, I can, yeah. Honestly, I could probably get away with even less food than this. These... Because that one was... much easier than Obor in the terms of taking damage. I took so much fucking damage from Obor, and that's probably because I just don't remember how to do him at all. I literally remember doing just kind of bum rushing him down in leagues and calling it good because I only had like 1 or 2 keys at most. And of course, leagues doesn't give you the drop chance that everything else does, so... Alright, let's go ahead and grab... Where's my holy wrench? There's the holy wrench. I'm just gonna run over here real quick and we'll grab a, we'll go ahead and grab some prayer point recharge from this thingy. Alright. Anyways, how is your guys' Friday going? This wonderful day. Oh man, I am really fucking hot. Holy crap. There we go, we're good. Okay, go up the ladder. I forget which side it is, or is it just doesn't matter? Don't think it matters. It does not matter. It's all even. Whichever way I go. Excuse me. There we go. Climb down the ladder. Well, it was a mostly wasted poison dosage because I just forgot just completely and totally that I was just going to be using probably I needed prayer pots. I'm a big silly with this. Man. That nap, I feel better after taking that nap, but my brain is also still scattered, so I don't feel super tired right now, so we're good to go for a while. I am going to run out of fucking run energy. I am just, I guess I'm walking. There's Obor over there. Is the gates open? The gate is open. I thought I needed the, what's it called? I thought I needed to use the axe on them. I didn't think I would need to, let me just go to bosses and, wow, seriously? I have preparation is key. Oh. Fighting as intended. So I got a good chunk of boss tasks. Wow. All with that one. That was pretty good. Oh, okay. Hey, Vicente. How you doing? How are you this lovely Friday? I am apparently dying to heat right now, so that's fun. Alright, we're gonna try this again without the death and doom and destruction. We're gonna go in and we're going to... Oh, that's uncharged completely now. Whatever. I still have a Ring of Wealth to go for it. I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's go. Go. Kinda decent. Air conditions acting up. Oof. I understand that feeling. Oh, I could get defense XP from that. That's good. I'm probably gonna need to do some crabs up to defense and whatnot. Oh, she's dead. Good. Turn that off. Berry. Yes, don't ask me again. Grab the key. Oh, Rune Med Helm, and I should have brought Alp Rings. I'm a fool. Do you want to just give me some nature runes? Can you give me nature runes? That's a good question, actually. You do drop nature runes. Okay. Let me go ahead and grab this. No. Stop it. Come on. Let's see if I can get more. Rune Square Shield. Well, lots of rune shit from this. I'll work on that. There we go. Now we're getting the hang of it. I didn't really like, she can also now, I think it's like a 1 in 8 chance to drop a key now ever since the update. Come on, come over here. There we go. Honestly, I don't even need anything, like, too crazy. Although, I don't remember if members' worlds can only use protection prayers or not. Yep. There we go. This one was a long kill because, not high damage with Chaos Bolting. Or with the Chaos Gloves. Ooh, Blood Rune. A singular Blood Rune. Okay, there we are. You hear the leaves stir. Go, go, go. Still have 2 minutes on this one dose. I think I need a normal anti-poison. I don't actually know what, I don't remember what the, I don't remember, honestly, what, isn't available on free-to-play worlds. Because I know I need to kill Obor, both Obor and Briofita for tasks on these things. Snapdragon Seed, that's good. I'm gonna... Death Runes, nice. Let me drop that. Pick up the Death Runes, put them in here. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, max hit of 25 on this. There we go. She's really got low health. I'm gonna need to probably leave after this kill, and either that or I can just chow down on all my food and call it good. Because I'm not gonna be able to hold a lot of shit. Really don't need any food for this, other than like a couple for mistakes, because I can just basically prevent all of her damage. It's good to know. Let me grab this. Joel, berry. Oh, wild blood. Let's bury those. Let's just leave. We'll come back and get another kill afterwards. And I'll go recharge my... well, I'll go get a recharged glory. Ugh. I need to see, what can I bring with me to... Like, obviously I can't bring the rune pouch. That is a no-go. Prayer... Are those protection prayers? Like, can I see which prayers? Standard prayers. Protect from magic, missiles, and melee are all non-members. Excellent. So I can actually do those then. Cool. Because I need to kill Briofita on a free-to-play world. And that is a requirement. I do that. Let's configure. Let's store all of y'all in there. Let's try storing this again. Snapdragon Seeds. Excellent. We love to see those. Honestly, I'm just going to deposit all the fucking potatoes and cheese because I don't need them. Quite obviously. I'm bringing nature runes. A couple hundred of nature runes is fine. And now we just high alch that. And that. There we go. Do I have the things? Noob? Yes, very much so. Oh, man. I need a... probably a normal-ass anti-poison. I could probably get away with using something like Monk's Robes on this, since I'm just kind of going for it. And then just a normal Staff of Fire, I think, is what I'll have to, what I can equip. I don't know. It'll be something to figure out. Let's see. Still don't have a seed box, so that's only that's the only sad thing. Did I need to bring anything else? We'll worry about that. Yep. Yep, I see it. That's what I want. I wanted to recharge my glory so that way I could teleport back here. I think I only have one left fully charged. I have like... keep them on a rotation of like 5 of them, and then I just Games Necklace to Birth Orb and call it good after the fact. Oh man. Okay. Chaos Gauntlets are members only. That's definitely members only. Same with that. I think all of these Dragonstone things are also members only. Ardoin Cloak, probably members only. Hell, fucking, I'm literally wearing all members only gear, I think. Someone just is leaving things out there, but that's also the wilderness, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's finish up these mossy keys, and then maybe we can take on Scurious for a couple of attempts, because he's right here. Yeah, let's go. Wow, I'm getting much better hits this time. Oh, there's the poison. Don't take damage from poison. There we are. Easy. Red Helm and another Masaki. Well, thank you very much. There we are. Now we won't have anything get stuck behind her. I can high out those while I'm sitting here. Casting. Do Chaos Bolts, I'll do something like, oh, they're up. No, come on. Get up, there you go. Probably do Surges. Because I don't think I can, I think I can do Death Runes? I don't know. It's been so long since I've done any, form of... Oh, Nature Runes, nice. Marintil. Excuse me. Prayer flick a little bit. Go. Go, go, go. 20. Splash. Death. Magic Staff. Giant Bones and Mossy Key. Another fucking Mossy Key, man. Oh, that was literally a beginner clue scroll right there. Okay, cool. Well, that sucks. Opened into nothing. The fact that she's doing beginner clue scrolls. Also, I didn't realize she was this low of health and all that fun stuff. HP. Sippy the potion. Please summon. Please summon your shit. Are you going to summon your shit? You didn't... Mithril Spear, that's a terrible drop. Law runes, 100 of those. Excellent. Alright, we're gonna leave now. I'm just gonna teleport to Edgeville. Okay. Worry about the things and whatnot later. I'm just gonna... I think these are... What are the high alkalias? I think that is still not worth it compared to... No, it's still worth it. I get more for just 2 more gold than normal. Okay, deposit that, and then we'll just go boop boop. Now, deposit the rune pouch with all the stuff in it. I don't care currently. We'll come back later. Empty it. Store. Alright, let's go ahead now, and we're going to grab all my melee gear. I think Abyssal Whip is what we take. Is that? Oh, that's just attack bonus. Might do the Neata's Not helmet, yeah. Yeah, the Helmet of Neata's Not should give me an additional smacky. I don't know why I said it that way. But I did. I am very silly-brained right now. Alright. Neata's Not helmet. We have the Dragon Defender. We have all these things. We get my cloak out and wear that. And then let us also grab the Warrior Ring. Wear that too. I might probably not do... I'm gonna definitely bring food for this. So we're gonna do cheesy potatoes with a couple tick eats, and then just kind of fill the rest with that. And then we do a little bit of... Let's grab that half-filled prayer pot. And then grab a couple more for safekeeping. One combat. Do I grab? I probably should. Probably be fine to grab, bring my rune pouch with, yeah. Let's grab 1,000 of these fire runes. I probably won't need as that many, but I don't see why not. Potion's about to wear out. That's okay, because it's anti-poison. Alright. Let's see if I can remember. Set that to that. Okay, I have everything. Excellent. There we go. I think that's all I need for, yeah. I think that's all I need. Alright. Oh, nope. I almost forgot Spec Dump. Knew I was forgetting something. I'm sitting here going, I need something for Spec Dump. We'll do DDS. That is very straightforward Spec Dump for me. We're doing a little bit of training on defense right now, so that is kind of the goal. I could go for faster kills if I did aggressive and whatnot, but right now I'm just kind of here to both train and aim for a few drops here and there, while I just kind of goof off for a couple hours or so. Kind of the general feel of today's stream. Platypus just goofing off. I've been beduked somewhere. I got mentioned. What the hell? Your dock is in my... What? What? Oh, I see. I see. Doc went to the, I see. I understand now. I was very confused. I was looking at Discord. I apologize. I get so easily distracted. So very easily distracted. Okay. We're gonna prep that. Going in at not full prayer. Don't need to worry about it. We'll just pot up. I don't think he's... Is he actually being... What? There are no adventures. Okay. Let's do a private one. Stop that immediately. I really hate this guy for doing all those butt slams. There we are. Magic. Magic. Okay. Ranged. There we go. Oh wow, this is eating through his health. Damn. There we go. Pretty cool whip. Yes, it is. Oh man. Hi Sam, how you doing? Rat tastes better with cool whip. Stop it. Oh, I don't need to worry about that. There's the rats. I killed him! Look at that! Super strength potion, fuck it. We're just gonna turn off prayer and quick escape. That was a, very, very simple one. Holy fuck. I can only imagine it gets much better with the bone mace. How are you doing this evening, Sam? This morning for you, probably closer to? Ah, my goodness. I am warm. I am also warm. Yep. Very warm. Oh. Just finishing up your day's work now? Alright. Well, I am sitting in my, server if you have any desire to, chill out and whatnot. Okay, we're just gonna go... I'm gonna top up. We're gonna do that. And let's go back on in. Those are some good, good hits. I should have brought the, I should have brought the thing. I shall drop by soon, Okay. What's up? I don't think I do. She does kind of do that. You found her. The dog was missing for a second, guys. She's been found. Oh, he dragged me underneath that. Ah, damn it. I'm just gonna take that and call it good. A little bit of a waste, but... There we go. Go. Rune arrows, scroll box medium, nice. Quick escape across the thing. I'm doing pretty good on these kills, damn. These are really good, quick, fast kills. I am very happy with that. I forgot Europe never invented air conditioning. I just realized that's what you said, Vicente. Mom, did you know Europe never invented air conditioning? Oh my god. You did not take me for real, did you? Rip Sam. Oh lord. Alright, let's go back in. We'll do maybe one or two more of these. I would appreciate you stopping your bullshit, man. Scurious. For fuck's sake, just try to hit me. Stupid rat. Oh, that was a big hit. Damn. There's the hit on me, yep. Hey, Chloe, how you doing? I'm just gonna eat that real quick. Oh. This damn rodent's being a pain in my ass. This one's a scuffed one. Very scuffed. There we go. Hey, there's Kaiser. How you doing, Kaiser? Oh, man. Come on. He's going to the middle. He's going to the middle. There we are. Rune square shield. Alright, go on in. Okay. Flighty, we've got to fix your right eye capture. Oh, is it like fucking up? Oh my goodness. Well, I opened with calling everyone Bampots. I think this sums it up pretty well. That's probably fair. Movie The 13th Floor from 1999. It was really good. Wow, a movie that's older than you. What the heck? Alright. But hey, we actually, that was some pretty good, fast, easy kills of, our good friend Scurious. Honestly, I didn't even go through most of my, stores of things. It's mostly, just kind of getting those things. Is my, like, is it, like, freaking out while I'm, doing things? Maybe it's because of my glasses. It might have something to do with that. Let's just say work was less than fun today and leave it at that. Alright, man. No need to go into everything, so if you don't wanna, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Hope your day gets better. Quicker kills equals less supplies. Yeah, yep, yes it does. Alright, we'll just store both those. We're gonna store all those potatoes with cheese. Store all those rune arrows. Store you. Store you. Deposit rune. No, grab the rune pouch out again and empty it, then deposit it. Dum-dum. Glasses team, yeah. I have a very old pair of glasses. I know they are, God, probably like 4 or 5 years old now. I haven't been to the eye doctor in a long while. But they're like really good quality, so it's not like they're bad. It's fucking. I legitimately have Gunner. You know, the yellow glasses for blue light. Right? I have those glasses, but they're prescription because without them, I would have to be like 6 inches from my screen in order to see it. And no one wants that. I would be a true hunchback rather than just a gamer-necked person. Sorry, I was cleaning those. Evening Sam, Chloe, lurking personalities. Good. Buddy got them Deus Ex specs. I don't... Oh, no. Don't call them Deus Ex specs. Oh, Lord. Alright. I want to do... You know what, Sam? Just for my sanity, I'm actually going to do a quick check. We're going to take a games necklace, and we're going to do... And see if I can do Tears of Gothics. I don't honestly remember any of the tips that you said, because me doing Tears of Gothics is probably, would probably be a, something like that. Shrimp fried platy. Yeah. It's useful. Okay, so I can enter. Now the real question is... It's been 10 years since your last eye exam? Oh, wow. I had to get used to these glasses. Like I unironically use them all the time now because the other ones just slip off my face. They're so loose. These ones have stayed tight around my face the entire time, so I've been basically running around with yellow glasses everywhere I go. Oh my goodness. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. Let's go over to this wall. Come on. There we go. There we are. Sam might have a conniption watching me do this. Because if I'm doing it wrong, then he's gonna let me know. Ah! What are you doing? I'm basically doing a weekly minigame where you get XP for just gathering tears from from a wall. There we go. Walls cry in this game, right? They're just called Tears of Gothics. So I don't know if they're actual tears or not. They're called... Are they demon walls? Maybe. Or god walls. Gothics is a god in this game's lore. Everyone loves lore, right? Is this suddenly Final Fantasy? There's a lot of gods in this game. Oh, better PB. 142. And now my hunter level is 45. Without me even training it at, like, specific... I've done a little bit of training on it. Very, very little of it. Right, we're gonna do Winter Tote. Do like me some Winter Tote, so we're gonna go do that. If I remember correctly, yeah, I have warm gloves. I have a cloak. I'm gonna need the Darganax, because that will be better for everything. I think Hot Book in offhand is a warm item. Slayer helmet counted, if I remember correctly, because it has earmuffs which count. I don't remember what else counts for, if there's a neck piece other than... I don't think there is, other than, that. And same with rings, I don't think there are warm pieces of those. So I can wear whatever the fuck I want, I think. This is... Alright, I'll put on the glory and whatnot, because I don't have a ring or anything like that for that. So, we are going to hop worlds now. World Switcher. Let us go and see. Originally organized by that. Winter Tote. I'm just going to type in winter. Look at that. West Coast Winter Tote with 1,300 people on it. Let's peek at the doors of Din. Oh, it's 2% energy left? Okay. I could probably just enter. We're not going to get anything, but, I need a... Oh, I can get them all here. Give me the hammer. Give me... 1, 2. Take a tinderbox, because I'm gonna need that. And now we do 1, 2 of those. There we go. I found something kind of interesting a while back. Oh, what'd you find? I'm gonna have to mute the ambient sounds. So whoever's pet that is, it's very loud. Oh, I didn't bring a knife. I'm a fool. I'm gonna have to go grab that knife out of there. This isn't gonna be a good run for that reason alone. So you get some good fletching. Jackass Shark Week. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? That sounds... What? I'm getting torn up over here. I'm gonna drop a drink one of those for 30%. Oops. Have to make sure I don't get hurt or anything. There's the hurt. Guy of Jackass decided to be a part of Shark Week. Would have possibly gone wrong. Lots, I imagine. I can only imagine how much went wrong with that. Come on, keep it. Oh. Get the... There we are. Shockingly, only one thing? Wow, how? Yeah. I'm just gonna start pouring these things in. Actually, I'm gonna need a little bit more. Go, go, go. What went wrong, just out of curiosity? The idiot literally decided to jump the shark. He fell, flopped around, and got bit. Well, no shit. Damn. Fucking crazy. It was a very slow run for this one. No, come on. I've got enough points. If I get 750 is the goal to get a decent amount, so I have 100. Oh. There we are. 650 still. Never mind. I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. Just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, fuck it. Go, free ball. Damn it. 2 rewards, 6,000. That's the way this boss fight goes. Just kind of wanted to do one at least. It's been a while. There we are. Let me just go get my let me go see. Karam seeds and some sapphire. Well, could be worse. Alright, I don't need anything special for Temperos. So, no specific gear, I might as well. Do that real quick, because I don't have anything I can really do. Huh. Didn't lose anything, but had to have physical therapy for a year. Well, that's good that he didn't lose anything. Fucking surviving a shark bite, though. Good lord. I'll give him this. People on Jackass are fucking made of something else, that's for damn sure. Alright, let us do... Can I games teleport to Temperos, or do I have to... No, I can't games teleport to Temperos. Good to know. Rather survive a shark bite over an alligator bite? True. True. How nasty are those, I wonder? Like, are they just, like, super fucking... Do they just have some rank-ass germs in their breath or something like that? Bucket. I grab 4 buckets. Let's grab 4 buckets, a harpoon, a rope, and I think that's all I really want for this, if I remember correctly. Imagine so, considering where they live, and their teeth are like nails. Yeah! I imagine the rusty nails. Someone got a phoenix drop. No fucking way. Alright, we're gonna do a glory to Alcarid. We're gonna change worlds again. Because Temperos is good like that. Alright. Temperos. Tempor. I'm just gonna type in temp. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Bucket, water fill. Let's go. Board that ferry over there. I think this is all we need. Oh, I need a hammer. Never mind. Almost forgot a very important thing. Hammer. It's hammer time. Construction. Everyone's here. Alligators have 2,000 25 pounds per square inch bite force? Good lord. 2,125 pounds of bite force. That's a huge amount of bite force. I also know that they can't open their mouth with the same amount of strength. There's a green one. Jumpy, jumpy. Give me the double. I might try to do a solo, There's the thing. I get a few more fish here. Imp shit. Cook a bunch. There's that. Douse the buckets. I see one on the thing there. Oh my goodness. There we go. All those done. There we go. Go forth. More fish. There we go. Double those fish. 18. Okay. We're about to get a lot of, yep. BRB? Alright. We're gonna one-phase him. Probably gonna happen. Oh, we might actually get the one phase. No. No, I think we will. Oh my god, no way. 1%? That's fucking funny. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start cooking some of these things. Get on that. Cook at the shrine. Let's get harpoon. I'm gonna go green harpoon. Come on. We're gonna probably get another fire thing going here soon. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna need to go start loading up. Let's go ahead and douse a fire. There we are. Yeah, let's go up there. Fill up those ammo crates. Let's dump my fish in. Lots of fish to dump in. Mm-hmm. Tether to the mast. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we are. Leave! And that's Temperos. Okay. How many did I get? How many permits? I got 4 permits off of that one thing. Holy crap, you just dropped a lot of raw shit. I understand why people drop all these, but for someone like me who just kind of likes to gather things, I appreciate all of it. Alright, let me grab that net and then I'll... Small fishing net. Net the reward pool. We'll do a big search. Maybe not. Ruby bracelet. Okay. I will take that rope. I need more rope. Drop the small fishing nets. I don't need those extra ones at all. That's a lot of fishing bait that I just got for free. I'll take it. Raw bass. A lot of ruby bracelets. Stop it! There we go. Okay. A lot of Temperos pets going there. Alright, let's go ahead and water pump. We'll do another Temperos. Temperos is good fun. We only barely just missed that one, so this ought to be interesting. Let's see, I have basically a full rotation. All these people with their dragon harpoons. Oh, man. This is one of those ones I really like doing, just because it's very chill, but it's energy, high energy enough. Like, I like Wintertote and Temperos both pretty well. Do I like them enough to do what fucking some autist on the internet's done, which is, oh man, he literally, he's, it's the Dutch one that I mentioned earlier, Limport. Basically, because Limport's a funny word. But basically, he's done so many of these things. Like, he did like 8,000 kills of this. And, yeah. Oh, no. Go tether, go tether. Because he's on a weird, one-chunk Iron Man thing, where he's, yeah. I don't understand how that man can function as he does. I'm definitely gonna need to do a solo bolo run for some of these combat achievements. Because that's one of the things I definitely need to do, is go for more points on these things. Evidently, the bull shark is estimated to have a bite force of around 1,300 psi. That's... Why does the alligator go so fucking hard, man? Tempest. The alligator just said, fuck it, we go hard. Well, think about it. When you have, teeth like knives, you don't need to bite that hard. You know, that's fair. Let's see if we can get a couple more harpoon fish before the end. Just gonna do a little bit of fish. Oh. There we are. Alligators and crocodiles bite into... spin into pieces. Bite into and spin to rip pieces of meat off their prey to eat it. They're similar, but also different. Like, in a lot of those ways, I guess. Oh, that's King... That's the, King Black Dragon, I think is what that is. Are we gonna miss again? I think we miss again. Is that bit more violent than biting into and shaking to saw bits off? Yeah, a bit more violent. Motherfucking spin to win, I guess. Let's just go and start cooking. No, time to go. Tethered. The totem pole did not break. Oh man. Let's go fish a little more. Go dump my things in. just gonna keep doing this because I'm not gonna get down there fast enough to do anything. Get more points like this. Leave. Actually, I could just leave you, can't I? Boop. Yep, there we are. Someone's getting checked. No, counter check. Spirit flakes, swordfish. Okay. No pet. That's okay. We accept not having a pet yet. Haha. Okay. We'll store all that. Leave it for now. What's the next one? What was the next one I wanted to do? Barrows, maybe? Barrows. I think Barrows was what I was gonna try for. We can do it on this world, it doesn't matter too much. Probably come out positive if I do, Barrows with Barrows gloves. Like, let's grab a spade. Okay. I know me and Sam still need to learn how to do, the Royal Titans. What's the duo boss that we need to figure out how to work with? I probably need a colossal sword or something like that before that. Because, big boy damage is, necessary on that one. Slayer helmet gives me all-around defenses. That's kind of why I keep gravitating towards it. Let me grab a DDS. Rune pouch. Mystic smoke. We grab Tome of Fire. Hot book. Arduin cloak. I think we're good. There we go. You want to know a really absurd bite force? The Tyrannosaurus Rex is estimated to have one of 8,000 pounds. That is nuts. Did I just pick up a small fishing net? I did. Fuck. Okay, we got a couple barrows. Things. I might take along. So I'm gonna configure. We're gonna do all my death runes. I'm gonna do this death runing, I think. Either that, or I can actually probably try it with blood runes and see how that goes. I don't know if that will give me a positive feedback loop or not on that. Let me go and see if we can get you deposit all law runes. Let's grab 100 law runes. Actually wanted to be a paleontologist when I was a kid. Oh, sweet. I can understand. Yeah. I used to like dinosaurs, really, when I was a kid, too. I went through a lot of, like, I want to be this, I want to be this, when I was growing up, so yeah. It was one of those things. I studied boats, I studied planes, I studied so much shit, man. I studied trains, of course. Gotta fit in that classic autism. Oh, Lord. Paleontologist sounds... Unironically, what a interesting job that would be. if you could actually make a proper living off of it. We're gonna grab a few prayer pots. By a few, I mean a lot, because fucking hell, we're gonna need a lot of it. I'm gonna go recharge my prayer at the Lumbridge place. We're gonna grab this half-dosed one as well, and we'll just nom it when we go through. And then we grab a holy wrench. And then we grab like 10, 15 pieces of food. Let's grab you, put you there. Alright, and then we'll probably go buy more Barrows things. Let's go to Lumbridge. Quite, yeah. It's just so many things I wanted to be when I was growing up. Remember these, like, point-and-click games I used to have as a kid as well, for, like, a dinosaur one. Very specifically a dinosaur one. It was some kind of... I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was, like, something with it. We're just gonna go here. Alright, let's go and see. Oh, I don't have a spell selected. Good job, me. Let's go to Guthans. Whew. It's really fucking hot. I wonder when Far's gonna wake up, because I had a question for her, and I just have to wait for her to wake up for her to see it now. It's big damage. Carol. It's a Carol tunnel. Which means we do this. This is like it's a boss, but not quite a boss. It's very close to being a boss. Oh. You know, this might be one where I actually want to wear a salve amulet, now that I think about it. There we are. Torag is dead. Time to go do Zack. The one who will always hit me through my prayer, because fuck you. There we are. There we are. Mini boss. Yeah, they're like, it's a sort of like kind of you fight 6 brothers, and then you get the boss. Like, one of them is always going to be at the very end. Mage. You know what? We're going to just... Let's see if we can do this. Let's see. Sounds fun? Eh, it's fun for the first couple bits, and then you realize, oh, I have to do this several hundred times in order to get things, and then it stops being as fun. It's a little ridiculous about how many times sometimes you have to do the drops for things, because it's a little crazy. Some of the drops in this take so fucking long to get. That's why they're expensive. It's good for some semblance of oh, hello. Like you can do kind of just like death run it and whatnot, but yeah. Oh, hey, welcome back, Vicente. Hello, Bloodvelds. Alright, skeleton's dead. I killed 2 skeletons and a... bloodworm. Let's kill that bloodworm. It's stuck behind a rat. That rat is being a dick. This fucking skeleton. This fucking skeleton. I want to get over there. Bloodworm, come here. No, fucking rodent. Just want you to get caught behind something else. Never mind, fuck you, rodent. That's what I want, another bloodworm, that's fine. Every time one of those faces pops up, it's basically, it's draining my prayer, so I have none. Which is why I haven't taken any, potions. Oh, hey! Now come back here. I need to eat some food, because that hurt a lot. Potion. Come on. There we are. I don't need any more of these things. Just run. There we go. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the chest. Search the chest. Death runes acquired. Excellent. Lumbridge teleport. And then we leave. Now Lumbridge teleport is the best I can do to get somewhere decent. I could actually thinking about that, I probably should do a instead of a Lumbridge teleport, I should do what's the thing I'm looking for? I should do a Varrock's Enclave instead. Because that would be a lot better for me. Yeah. Takes up another slot, but that's okay. Varrock's Enclave would be a lot better, because I don't have access to the same things that... I don't quite have the construction level to do run to my house, then go to Barrows, and run to my house and do Barrows. Jugs of wine. Honestly, the dagger's gonna probably just go away. The DDS is just gonna go in. You know what I might do? I might do something a little crazy. I don't know how good it would be, though. How would that be? Just rune crossbow with, versus those things. I don't know. I'm just kind of stumbling. You know who I feel bad for? Child actors. Oh boy, what brought that up? I mean, yes. But that is a big can of worms. Let me go ahead and grab that Ring of Dueling. Oh wow, I only have a 2-charge one. Look at that. Barrows. Teleport tab. We're just gonna do that. I'm probably gonna need to go to the Grand Exchange and get more of those if I want to do more. Start off with the Darrock. One of these days I'll be doing this with ancient magics. Because I don't think I currently have good enough. I mean, Ice Burst maybe, or I might want Ice Blitz more than anything. Oh, that's the dead. Let me get out so that way I don't lose prayer anymore than I need to. But what's your reasoning for not liking or feeling bad for child actors? I mean, sometimes I have intrusive thoughts, and rather than keep them to myself, I just let them loose. My brother does that a lot, and it is, sometimes I get gems of what the fuck, and other times it's like, I mean, we have the fucking vodka stress stream to thank for one of those. Oh, that's an Aram tunnel. Really? How many are actually living healthy, normal lives now? Yeah. Unironically, most of them have been severely fucked up in many different ways. Child actors are really fucked up. I don't think children should be actors, even if they want to be. Yeah. I think TV kind of fucked... I think TV and movies kind of fucked us up with, values on that part. I mean, fucking... We have children... We have, those pageants, man. Pageants are fucking crazy. Most of those pageants are basically their mothers living through their daughters. Which in a way is really fucking sad. Problem is when they don't get normalized. Regular school plays are okay, probably. Yeah, school plays are a totally different thing, I think. Here we are. I blame the parents for pageants more than people holding them. Yeah. Give me something good. Do. Stop injuring me, please. Oh, hello, Arm. Which Corey is it that's dead? Ham or Feldman? No idea. Don't recognize any of those names, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, blood. Nice. Goodbye. Rocks Enclave. We got some coinage. And a lot of runes. Please, please. Work with me, please, game. Reinvigorated after that. Oh! We have a Badoop. We have a Sam. Hello, Sam.
I'm your only friend. I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend. But really, I'm not actually your friend, but I am. Hello.
Hello. What the fuck?
Chat gets it.
Chat gets it? Do they know? They might. Absolutely, I don't get a lot, so it's okay. It's Heim, pneumonia, and pulmonary edema. Edema? What the fuck? That sounds like a lot of shit that happened to that guy. Oh. Sam, it is really hot today.
It has been a little on the toasty side, yeah.
Oh, man. I'm just gonna do Varrock things. I'm not even using my Ring of Wealth unless I literally have no fire and air runes on me.
Yes, way to go. How are you getting back to Barrows?
Barrows teletaps.
Cool. Yes, that is the right thing to... Hello there, Kaiser and Chat.
Hello. Sam's just kind of chilling here today.
I am. I'm going to jump on very shortly, but I have Gulliver Nova Salagadula to plant.
I gotcha. Also, Sam.
Yeah?
I've learned Briafetta's just a fucking pussy.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Just a real big pushover. Didn't realize how big of a pushover she was until, well, I went in and just fired her to death and called it good. That was it.
Yeah.
Underwear stream to beat the heat. You say that as if you don't, if no one's already stripped down to their underwear just to try to beat the heat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not at all.
I totally don't have a little Jiffy bottle next to me with a fucking nebulizer end on the Jiffy bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not at all.
I am sorely tempted to work, but I need to. Basically, it's going to be. It's a stretch goal, but
yes,
I want the portal again, so I can just teleport to my house and then come back immediately.
Yeah.
I don't even have.
Take some
wow.
work.
Vicente's over there just in the buff.
Well, I hope you don't have a leather chair, Vicente.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm not sure which is worse, leather or cloth. Like on the one hand, stickage. On the other, funk.
Yeah. Sam, I need to do Briafet and Obor on free-to-play.
Yeah.
What can I use on free-to-play because I think it's like, I'll be Staff of Fire or more fire runes than I have way more fire runes than air runes, so I'll probably use Staff of Air.
Well, whatever it is you've got, yeah.
And then, can you use death runes? I forget.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just blood runes you can't use.
It's blood runes you can't use, yeah. It's not like you can make death runes, but you can get them from places.
Yeah, you can't. Actually, I don't know if I don't think death runes are unlocked in free play for what you call it.
Purchase?
Guardians of the Rift. You can definitely buy them.
Can you do Guardians of the
And you
Rift
get-
on free?
Yeah. Very sure.
Good to know I'm the normal one in the stream. What do you mean? By wearing underwear? Or wearing pants? I think he's referring to wearing pants.
Pants are overrated.
Pants are indeed
Now,
overrated.
kilts
Kilts,
are where it's at.
being clothed by being clothed. Well, you can do whatever you want now in the safety of your home.
I mean, you're naked under your clothes, Kaiser. So
Yeah.
should
I
think
mean,
about
hell, you're technically just a skeleton piloting a flesh suit. Everyone's a flesh.
that. You're a ghost piloting a meat mech suit.
There it is. I would wear a kilt though. Yeah, right? That's
Absolutely. Fun
Yeah.
fact: kilts are comfortable as fuck. The what do you call it? The underlayer of the tartan.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. It's very soft and woolly. It's very comfy.
I think it would just
Mighty
look
well
like a normal
insulating and
skirt for me at this point in time.
It's not a skirt, Blatty.
I know, but think about it, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
It would look
women
like
can
a
wear
skirt.
kilts.
It would look like a skirt on me more than anything. But yeah, they can wear. I'm sure they can wear kilts. You know what? A brain pulling muscles, moving bones. Oh, yep, there it is. There we go. Now we're getting crazy into this.
Well, the brain doesn't really pull the muscles. It's more that it gives them electroshock therapy until they behave the way that the brain wants them to.
Mhm.
And also uses, controlled chemicals.
Skirt does sound nice, actually. They're not bad.
It's just it's airflow. It's healthy air movements.
Yeah.
The insulation on them is really, really good in both hot and cold.
Mhm.
Wool is one of those things. They continue to insulate against both hot and cold, even when they're even if they get wet.
Yep.
Which makes them superior to cotton or polyester.
Yes.
They knew what they were doing. That's what I'm saying. When they invented kilts, they knew what they were doing.
Scots
It's like
knew
the
it.
bottom half. It's like the bottom half of a tunic.
Mm-hmm.
The Scots were more fashion conscious than the Romans.
There you go.
Well, actually, Julius,
What?
this is the winter collection.
Kaiser, you were literally going on about about being the normal one, and then you come out with that.
Oh, Platty, if you want to maximize your runes, you need to get your loot potential to around 100%.
Oh, okay.
The higher that is, the more runes you get.
Ah, got it.
The
Okay.
only problem is once you go above 80%, you have the potential to get bolt racks, which will obviously reduce the number of runes that you get.
Mm-hmm.
We do the 2 skeleton, 1 bloodworm thing for the most amount of what do you call it? Items per hour, as in armor pieces per hour.
Got it.
Like a loot system that you can actually influence.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's almost like, you know, loot potential from raids was invented in 2005 or whenever the hell Barrows came out. I think it's 2005. Haha, 9th of May 2005. Fucking get some.
Nice.
So good at this.
I'm just relaying what I've heard. Okay, okay. Sure. You haven't tried it yourself. Oh my god.
Has anyone tried that bamboo fiber underwear that you can get, by the way? I've heard many good things about it.
Bamboo fiber? I've never heard of that.
Apparently it breathes very well and it doesn't chafe. Like, at all. And not that I've ever really had to worry about chafing as such, you know, because I just duct tape
Not
everything to one leg.
outside, no. 82%.
Have you killed? Oh, you've not killed all the brothers yet. Kill all the brothers first.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
Yeah.
That's why I was heading towards the middle.
Yeah. Last brother should do it for you pretty well.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Well, take you up to 90. Sorry, that's 82%, isn't it?
Let's do. I'm gonna wait for this. What's that?
To be honest with you, if you're wearing, what are you wearing? Your blood bark, yeah?
Yeah.
You can probably kill Torag without prayer now.
Oh.
And Guthrum, for that matter.
Well, alright then.
Yeah.
I never did that then.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, keep the prayer potion with you just in case, but always have food. Food's cheaper than prayer pots.
93%.
Right, that's a bloodworm, maybe a rat.
I'm killing the bloodworm right now.
Good stuff. If the number is green, that's a good sign.
99. Patents for video game mechanics are retarded. Amen.
Amen.
100%. There we go. I got bullet racks. My first bullet rack.
Yeah. Well, there's the collection log slot. Yeah, like I say, the ideal is to get as close to 100% with a green number as possible, because I think that indicates a reduced probability of bolt racks. Someone sat down and did the math, and I don't fully appreciate all of it, but.
All right, bolt racks. They'll be there, I guess.
Patenting an individual video game mechanic is absolutely ridiculous. That's not to say that you can't have like intellectual property in the sense of like Portal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like that's reasonable. It's the fact that we don't have the ability to have a fucking another system like the what's the Shadows of Mordor one?
Nemesis system.
Nemesis system. Yes. That was such a cool thing, and it's literally just gathering dust never to be used again because they fucking patented it. It's so that one frustrates me no fucking end. Oh my god.
It's like imagine if you patented, right, the combustive action of the internal combustion engine, as opposed to a particular configuration of internal combustion engine. Configuring it the particular configuration, like, I don't know, what do you call it, like a twin V, something like that. Okay, there's an argument to be made there. There is. Because you had to do a lot of research to make sure all the timings are correct and to overcome the various problems of running a twin V. There are issues that you don't see in like a flat 6 or a straight 6. You know, that I can appreciate. But that's not what video games are doing. They're almost patenting a moving cylinder that drives a crankshaft after you know, having a petrol or diesel explosion go off next to it. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous. Man,
imagine patenting airplane wings.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Oh, you can now only buy a Boeing, or only buy Cessna, something like that. Absolutely ridiculous. We'd never allow it. We'd never allow it. So why do we allow it for video games?
Because no one understands them in fucking legislation. Therefore, the losers of society. Therefore, the nerds.
And yet, because I played Scape, I know that communism will never work. Like, I've made more money trading stocks and shares than
Torag Tunnel.
Not to brag, but I've made more money in 1 year, you know, obviously not this year, but in previous years, I've made more money trading stocks and shares using RuneScape Grand Exchange math than some people earn in a year.
That's so fucking funny to me.
It's like when I see all these, like, you see these guys going on about like crypto and all that kind of thing. It's like, brother, I don't think you're familiar with my game. I know that you need me to buy into your fucking meme coin in order for it to be worth anything. I was there, Pai, for the great uncut ruby fucking market crash in 2004.
I was there for the crash of 2004.
It wasn't rubies, it was emeralds.
It was emeralds.
Just because of the way that, yeah, it's the way the leveling system works. It made sapphires and rubies more common generally than emeralds.
Oh
just because of like the levels that people were getting to, the way the calculations work. They fixed it.
It might work in Minecraft, but not IRL, Vicente. It doesn't even work there.
No, actually, fun fact. I saw someone actually did a deep dive into the socioeconomics of Minecraft, like Minecraft multiplayer servers, and they were like, yeah, communism doesn't even work here. There's unless you rigidly enforce like societal roles within Minecraft, i.e., you are a miner, you are a guard, you are this, you are that, you are the other. There's basically no reason or nothing to prevent people just going off into the hills by themselves, making everything that they need for themselves, and then just when they get bored, making a bunch of weaponry, going around killing other players and taking their stuff. Not because they need the stuff. The stuff is freely available. It's easily available. It's abundant. The means of, everybody owns the means of production.
Yep. It's just.
But if someone else has already done it,
one person.
Yeah. Amen, Vicente. Yeah, amen. But so one of the, obviously, PvP would have to be enabled. But again, is that not just another form of government, basically? Yeah. Setting the server rules.
Yep.
And as we know, the so-called objective of the communist ideology is to do away with the state altogether.
Yeah.
Ordered anarchy, if you will.
Yeah, crypto bros being retarded. It's the people who it's basically a I'm trying to think of how to put it, and my brain just can't function.
cryptocurrency is basically no different from any other stock or resource. It really is only worth whatever people are willing to pay for it.
Yep.
The artificial, the arbitrary limitation of its availability through, you know, usually some sort of real world mechanic like the time it takes to generate a unique string or something like that.
81% and it's green. Should I just go?
I would just go for that. Yeah, that sounds good. Like that's smart, because if it could just be infinitely generated forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, it will eventually become, even if people were willing to get on board to begin with, it will eventually just become worthless.
Yes.
Like it's guaranteed. Over enough iterations, it will be worthless.
Oh, Barrow's Novice acquired.
Hey, there we go.
I forgot to grab another ring of dueling.
Yeah.
Let me go grab that real quick, so that I can go heal.
Oh, Platty.
What's up?
Do yourself a favor. Just hold down left alt and then left click ashes. The word ashes on the floor there.
Right click.
Oh, right click, sorry.
There it is. Burnt cave eel. Okay.
Those might be fairly rare. I don't know. For the burnt collectors. I haven't seen a burnt collector in a minute. I think I need to put the word out.
Yeah. All right. It's amazing, Sam. No, it's. I understand the idea of man, fuck the government, we'll make our own currency, and the people who do it with the limited amount is like, okay, that's good. It's the unlimited ones that go, all right, you're just kind of basically doing exactly what the government does, which is printing money, which is creating something that actually doesn't have any value. Having to trade stocks just to buy groceries sounds ridiculous. Just fix the US dollar.
Well, I mean, you know, there are some differences, and I'm certainly no expert of economics. But you know, there are a lot of similarities between any currency and any stock. Like I say, it's what are people willing to pay for it?
Yeah.
Price of diamonds. You know, this is it's water cooler talk, right? But you know, diamonds aren't worth. They don't cost nearly close to what people pay on them. The markup on diamonds is ridiculous.
Yes.
You know, but people will continue to pay it. Why? Because they want the diamond.
I'm really glad I have a spouse who just does not care necessarily about that. It's like, looks and goes, don't waste your money on that shit. And then just kind of fuck. Frog. Yeah.
I'm not nearly so I'm not nearly so fucking ridiculing of what do you call it, like Bitcoin and all that kind of stuff as I am of like the NFT stuff that they tried to do.
Oh god, the NFT stuff was I think there's a lot of conflation between the two because people tried to make them the same, make them seem the same.
I mean, technically speaking, they are.
Yes.
In so much as that every Bitcoin is, you know, or every fragment of Bitcoin is, you know, supposedly non-fungible. But the whole point of like, oh, this NFT, this particular, you know, image or what have you is whatever. That's like that's just dumb. You come for a visual representation unnecessarily. It's not special.
You need to keep physical money. Shit's useless when power goes out. Yeah.
That's the truth.
That is true. I have a bunch of fucking, I have a whole bunch of coins just stuck in a little jar.
In a place where you will never tell anyone where it is.
Exactly.
Honestly.
It's literally just kind of somewhere where I just won't tell anyone. It's just somewhere. Like I have a lot of shit hidden. That's like physical stuff. My dad's been buying me fucking real shit for years. For like Christmas time and whatnot, like little bits and pieces here and there, just to kind of like, hey, just prepare for the future kind of a thing.
I mean, consider
use
that,
it for shotgun ammo. I mean, U.S. coins, I could understand that. Like, you put some pennies in there and fucking go.
But I mean, consider that, like, even like, you know, physical pieces of money, you know, coins and all that kind of thing. If it wasn't for the fact that mints are controlled, and backed by, you know, violence, ultimately.
Yep.
Even money wouldn't be worth a damn thing.
Guthans. Where? Oh yeah, did people actually see the video I put about the guy that hates Peter Dinklage? I have not had a chance to watch it yet. I might have fallen asleep and taken a nap between since I typed in Discord and then when I was trying to set up the stream and figure out. Basically, I woke up from the nap, looked at my options that I was set out for myself, and I went, I don't like any of those anymore. I'm gonna just go with this instead. That's who doesn't hate the Dink? I mean, there's... Man, I'm not a big fan of Destiny, right? But man, the first game where he came in with that, and he did so badly as a voice actor. It was so bad, Sam. Like, the driest delivery you have ever heard of so many lines. I think, what was it?
The point where you're kind of questioning, like, is this just him being bad, or is this bad voice direction as well? Or
yeah. Game of Thrones fan? Dude, yeah.
I liked him in Game of Thrones. I think he did a good job in Game of Thrones, but I just haven't enjoyed him in much. Actually, no, that's not true. I did appreciate him as what do you call it, Trask in Days of Future Past. Is it the X-Men movie?
I don't even know.
He creates the Sentinels.
No idea.
The mutant killing robots.
Does not strike me. Do not remember much. Not gonna lie. About Days of Future Past, that one kind of slipped past my. No, don't attack the rodent. Dinklage's best role was in Elf because he was the butt of the joke in that role. Jesus, Shady. Hello, Shady. He was in X-Men, yes. Okay. Alright, Guthans, let's go. Alright, you fucking cock. He hit me for a 23 instantly.
He's like, defense level? What's that?
Fuck your defense level. Some blood runes and some death runes. I'll take those. Oh, hey, look, another blighted super restore. You know what? I'll take that Ring of Dueling 2. The 2-charge one that you have down there. Might have just picked up a super restore and just drank it off the ground. There's a blighted super restore down there, and I'm like, yeah, let me just yoink and just drink it and call it good. Wait a minute, that guy's name is Ibwana Tit.
What?
Ibwana Tit. That's what his name is.
I guess.
Hux Tua. There's why someone changed their name. So that's a name change. That person is whatnot. Stretch and hydrate. Yeah. Bolivar Trask.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't hate him in it.
Those movies are all over the place. That's kind of what I remember. That's one of those things.
True, yeah.
I haven't really looked at. Hold on, let's see. Do something important. Other side of the room. There we go. Alright, I have returned.
Welcome back.
I'll go ahead and just chuck this one in here. Bonk.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ugh.
Bum, 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 bum,
Should not have been a tree. A tree. I don't, yeah. Like, Game of Thrones stuff, I don't even know, like, anything about.
Oh, that's, Eitri is the dwarf that forged Mjolnir. In all the movies.
Oh.
And Stormbreaker as well, for that matter.
Got it. I understand. What a, oh man. The dwarf in Infinity War. Yeah. What a fucking wild set of movies. It influenced so fucking much.
Oh, so many memes.
It's
and
not
a lot
just,
of it is very quotable.
It's not just memes, too. Like, movie storytelling, music.
Mm-hmm.
Music all around has been changed so much because of the Marvel movies. Like, movie soundtracks, and both movie soundtracks and video game soundtracks took from it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like they latched on to this exact same style and just kind of went with it. And I'm a little, like, it was good the first couple times, or it was decent the first couple times because it stuck with you. It's like, it's in your head. But man, the 34th iteration has definitely worn on me. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. There is such a thing as running a good thing for too long. You know, as dear old Bilbo Baggins once said, like, too little butter scraped over too much bread.
That is very accurate. I think Dinklage slayed in Destiny. It was so good. You never played Destiny. Don't even talk. He's no longer... He was literally replaced by fucking Nolan North.
Oh, God. Fuck, Nolan North is like the Pedro Pascal of voice acting.
He's literally everywhere.
Right. And it's not that he's not... Well, I say that. No, that's not fair. Nolan North is good. Yes. He is. I'm just sick of fucking hearing something with Nolan North in it.
He's just everywhere, man.
Give me that new. That's what I need. Need that fresh.
Triangle. Please, triangle. There we are. One uncut ruby. Cool, thank you. Don't fuck with the eastern diamondback rattlesnake without wearing a condom. What? Kaiser, what the fuck?
Ah, yes. Peak normalcy right here.
Apparently in Guardians, game streamer mode is dead quiet because it's just licensed music. That is, yeah. It's literally only licensed music in Guardians. Like, Guardians music is... There's nothing original about it. It's because it's just taking from oldies.
I appreciate... I appreciate that in, like, video games nowadays, a lot of them are giving us the option to, like, have streamer mode and like, disable the various license track. Like, I appreciate that. You know, at least we're not getting copy struck for literally just playing a game.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm still annoyed. I had what was it? Fucking... I've gotten a copyright claim on vid, not a strike, but a claim on fucking.
Oh, content ID, right?
Yeah, it was content, but it's like the stupidest thing. Literally, the music was made specifically for a level in like Payday 2. Literally had a fucking music artist make one for an entire fucking level. I got flagged for it. I was like, but it's literally for this level. Like, the music is a part of this level. Am I supposed to just play the thing quietly? I'd rather have original orchestra, to be honest. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Also, Shady said he had a guild. I'm assuming he means clan. Got all anxious, but I did play Destiny 1 from day one. So you got to play the terrible atrocity that was that, where it was... I don't have time to explain what I don't have time to explain. Man. What a fucking travesty of a game story. Wow, fake fan. That was, oh man. Just hearing about how that came about and what happened with it is still frustrating to no end. Do you know why the story came out so fucking cooked, Sam, for Destiny 1?
Why's that?
Because the narrative team had a story written up, and one like less than a year before release, the bigwigs took a look at it and went, "It's not non-linear enough, so scrap the whole story and just make something up."
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. Guild clan, whatever it was called, Knights of the Abyss. Sounds pretty cringe, I'm not gonna lie, Shady. To be fair, saying I play. I said it was the normal one. I'm not nearly nude to beat the heat, that's all. Oh, okay, that's fair. I barely got past the start screen before I thought Destiny was lame. I have a little story, right? I actually got to play the beta of Destiny 1. I went down directly to fucking Bungie Studio and did that. I actually got to sit down and play it. And the feedback I gave at the time was, this seems very repetitive. Seems like that you're gonna have a lot of issues holding people on for a long period of time. Unless, like it's just grinding for grinding's sake. And, man, most of my complaints, with, the game from my, hour and a half or 2 hours of playing it, from beta, literally was the main problems with the game when it fucking came out. I just did the start of it. I never had the ability to actually play it, from day one because, well, it required Xbox. And, I didn't have that. I'm pretty sure, wasn't that an Xbox One game, originally? Because I don't think it came out on 360.
I'm not sure.
Hold on, let's see.
Sure.
Destiny 1. Xbox 360, Xbox One. Okay, so it did come out on 360. I just didn't, I didn't have enough people. So, God, remember Anthem? I played the beta demo thing and thought this is the whole game, and it's shit. Dude, Anthem is, it's gone. Or it's going away. 360 I had. Never.
The thing with Anthem was, in terms of, base concept and all that kind of thing, I thought it was alright. I thought it looked alright. I thought they, graphically speaking, well executed, quite polished, quite clean in that regard, but man, gameplay. And that just goes to show, you can have the tidiest looking graphics, you can have a really smooth running engine, all that kind of thing. You can have good verticality, you can have good dimensional sort of control and all that kind of thing, good movement, all that kind of shit. But if your gameplay is uninspired and repetitive, it's gone flat.
Yeah. I mean, Destiny's lived out its existence for a long period of time right now. Mostly because it just has... Because, like, I'll give you this. The gameplay is solid enough to keep enough people in.
Yeah.
Like the way it feels is very... Like they went out and did something that was different. However, the problem is that the way they balance things, the way they run things, it kind of forces you down a path of, like, a certain way of doing it properly. Otherwise, you're just kind of completely useless. And the power difference between a good player and an excellent player is kind of obscene.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to only get even worse with the way they're introducing things coming up, because they're adding, like, tiered armor and weapons. They're doing an entire number squish again, so basically, like, you're going way back down levels and whatnot.
Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Jeez.
It's kind of like the changes they're making is like, okay, they're making things different, but man, I don't know if this is for the better. I don't know how much content they're going to actually be able to put out. Like, the way they're saying things is, yeah. Okay. Oh man, I have Shady. Badoop. Stop it! Stop that, Shady. I will boop you. Oh my goodness. Anthem didn't even have a game when it released. It was just the beta. Oh my gosh. The trailer was a lie. Yeah. Also, Final Fantasy 13. I don't think I've ever... Then again, I've never actually played a Final Fantasy game, so...
Sorry, a second?
I've never played a Final Fantasy game, so...
I played 7.
I did not.
I played Kingdom Hearts, and that's basically a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah. I have not also played that either. There's a lot of games I haven't played for just general. I think my first, like, my first Fire Emblem was 3 Houses. There was no way I was going to be able to play it on other things, so that kind of actually makes sense now that I think about it. Played whichever had Lightning as the main character. I wouldn't know. You're talking to the wrong person completely and totally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Varak Tunnel. I'm just kind of just aimlessly doing things. Yeah. Okay, so Far is awake now. Hold on, that. Kingdom Hearts is my personal favorite. 13 Shady. Oh. Or did you play one of the sequels? Screw numbers, man. They all suck. I mean, that's... Look. I think we've led ourselves down a path as a society where people just hate math unreasonably. And it's led to us being really stupid with math. Because when the math teachers hate math, then the kids can't like math. Math can be very fun. Very easy. Just have to explain it correctly in a way that the person understands. There we go.
Oh, I'm bored of Tithe Farm already.
Bored of Tithe Farm?
No
Are you doing it?
I was doing it. I've got no staying power at this minigame anymore. I just don't.
You've
I
done it
don't
too
wanna.
much. Sam,
Yeah.
that's what you've got. That's what you got for how much you've done this, man.
Yeah.
It's a self-inflicted disease.
And then the next league will come out and I'll do it all again.
What's for dinner? What was for dinner was some tortellini and some red sauce. It was pretty good.
Ah, we love a little tortellini. What kind of tortellini?
I don't remember.
Plain?
It had some kind of cheese in it, I think.
So traditionally ricotta.
Ricotta. I'm a bit bitter about it because your teacher was lazy and decided to just say, fuck it, here's a calculator, don't learn. I mean...
I remember asking my, I think probably my 9th or 10th grade... Well, it doesn't matter, it was the same teacher. My 10th grade math teacher. Like, what was the formula for calculating sine and cosine? And he's just like, look, it's complicated. Just use the calculator. That's when I mentally checked out of math.
Understandable.
Yeah.
It's complicated. I would like to know those more than any. Like, thinking about it, I probably should. I think my least liked part of math was proofs, because it required me to write down my thought process, and that was difficult.
I never had any problem with that.
Homeschooled, mother was a terrible teacher. I mean, you get what you get sometimes, man. And then you have me, who had my high school math teacher is someone I will probably bring far to meet one of these days. Just because she's was a big part of my growing up in the 4 years that I was around her. 3 years, actually, now that I think about it. Here. To be fair, I'm in Florida, so public school probably would have been worse. I mean, I think a lot of places public school, in the US at least, public school's really fucking bad. Hello, Varak.
One thing that's always frustrated me about the education system is the variability of teachers. Like my music teacher, when I was in middle school, she was very, very, very knowledgeable about the subject. Very, very knowledgeable. Could play something like 20 fucking instruments, no problem. But she couldn't command a classroom of students. So most people, like most kids, learned absolutely nothing. And it's like, it's annoying because I mean, I've done a lot of work, like hobby-wise, with music. And there are a lot of things that, you know, I've kind of had to learn by myself that she absolutely could have taught me. Like, absolutely could have taught me. But because she's got a classroom of kids to teach, she just didn't have the time or the focus to actually teach that shit. It's annoying. Really, really annoying. And then compare that to, again, my math teacher. Very, very good at commanding the attention of the class. Very severe and stern guy. But in terms of like his actual knowledge of the subject, practically inexistent. Taught from the book. Which ended up meaning that like I've blitzed through the lesson because my grasp on mathematics has always been fairly good. But you know, I've got extra questions. I want to know extra things. I'm not talking about like the history of the Pythagorean theorem or what have you. I'm talking about like the relationship between special numbers.
Hmm?
Long story short, I want to understand the mechanics that are actually in play here. Visualizing them on a whiteboard is one thing, and just sort of going through the process of how to get from A to B to C to D to E to F in terms of the mathematical function. That's all well and good, but I want to understand the actual function. Why do we use this? How is this used? What's the application for this in a real world scenario?
Yeah, I think that's a lot of things like that also lack a real reason. Is the why we would use it in a real world scenario. Everyone goes, well, we would never use a Pythagorean theorem for a real world scenario or anything like that. It's basically worthless to us, kind of a thing. But...
Yeah, but that's the thing. In order, like the applications of trigonometry. I mean, I completely mentally checked out of math when we did trigonometry for the 3rd time in a row when we were supposed to be starting on pre-calc in the 2nd term. And yeah. That was a big part of because I dropped out in high school. Fun fact. Again, not because I couldn't do the work. It was just like so many people. I think it was boring, and I got a host of social problems because I am the Spurg.
Yeah.
Which didn't help matters, and it felt like I was going to have a better time learning the things that I thought I would need to know to get to where I wanted to be in life, and largely speaking. Obviously there are dreams that I have that are currently unrealized, and moving to the States is a difficult thing, and it's not looking like it's going to be this year, sure. But other than that, am I where I want to be? Mostly. So was I wrong?
No, not necessarily. One of the things I wish I had more ready access to would definitely be learning how to code in high school. Because I did a private school. I went to private school.
Yeah, likewise.
And it was honestly, like, just schooling wise, not that great. We had some good teachers there. There were some good teachers. There were some good people there as well. Not necessarily good teachers, but good people. We also didn't, in some cases.
I mean, the sort of the thing for me. I mean, being the high school dropout, as it were. Did it set me back in terms of early opportunities? Yeah, of course it did. Of course it did. I ended up getting my high school diploma a year later than everybody else did. Because to all intents and purposes, the year that I left was the year that I took off and sort of taught myself a bunch of things that I thought were important. Eventually ended up in having the opportunity and being told, look, if you don't have a high school diploma, chances are you're going to have a hard time doing other things. Also, in order to continue to work for us, we need you to have a diploma, so we're going to put you through the program. Which, being the Legion, they put everyone through the program anyway. And it was not that the program wasn't difficult at all. It was very, very easy. In fact, a lot of the things that I'd went ahead and taught myself were very, very useful when it came to sitting those exams. And I did ace them. And then, after I got out of that, I went into business myself, because long story short, having the diploma would help you get a job. And I'd had some other jobs as well, working for other people. And I realized that, that's not what I want out of life. Having the one boss who oversees absolutely everything that you do does not appeal to me. I want to be able to pick and choose what work I do on a week-to-week or month-to-month basis, but within a given field. So being employed by somebody else was just not really an option, because you can't be that unspecialized, even within a specialist field, when you're well, especially in a specialist field when you work for somebody else. So I went into business by myself. And then I realized that a lot of the issues that I was going to come up against were matters of experience. Things like how to spreadsheet in a way that the government is going to appreciate when it comes to doing financial audits. That's one of those things you can't really easily learn that yourself without taking significant risk of
very, very, very expensive fines for incorrectly filing taxes and all that kind of thing. So I went and took a business administration degree. Not because I wanted to use that to go and get a job, but to use it to do the job I was already doing better. Alongside that, I realized that I was going to have to deal with international companies when it comes to like supplies and or suppliers and such. And so the natural sort of progression from there was solidifying my understanding of the language at a mechanical level, so that when it came to reading over contracts and all that kind of thing, I wasn't going to have to spend tens of thousands of euros keeping lawyers on retainer over the year in order to be able to determine whether or not a contract was actually to my own detriment. Now, obviously, there are some things that you still hire lawyers for. Of course, there are. But having a linguistic understanding of English really, 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 really helped my business. Really, really helped. A lot of suppliers will, doesn't matter where they are in Europe or indeed the world, they speak in English. It's the international trade language.
Yeah.
So yeah. And again, so you know, I basically double majoring to all intents and purposes. Associate's degrees, which, look, associate's degrees these days, as anybody that's trying to get a job these days knows, basically may as well not exist. They are focused degrees. They are not generalist degrees. You are not going to get a job easily on an associate's degree. It's not going to happen. Not really. Everyone wants bachelors, which, hey, fair enough. But if you're already working, if you're already in business yourself, and you're looking to enhance your own skills, if you can find a trade course that will teach you things that will help you do your job better, or an associate's degree that will help you do your job better, and you've got the time and the money to do it, do it. It will pay for itself. And one of the great advantages of that is, as well, associate's degrees do not cost anywhere near the same amount as a bachelor's degree. Because it's not a generalist degree, and it's not loaded down with a bunch of crap that you don't really need to know, but is, you know, mandatorily included in the course anyway. You know? So, saved myself a shitload of debt just learning the things that I need to learn.
Yeah. Like... I am just, job markets, man. Anyway, so, like, I was mentioning, like, I went to a fucking, I went to a school, a private school, right?
Yeah.
Same private school that I went to, my brother also went to. And, I believe I've told the story where my brother basically was the one who had to who basically was given, he went to go take chemistry. The chemistry teacher that they assigned, because the school was fucking poor and unable to actually get proper teachers for these things, was actually a yoga teacher. She didn't know anything. She didn't actually have anything to do with it at all. She literally was just someone they found and was like, you know what, this is good enough, I guess.
But she had a license.
She had a license.
Yep.
And, had the license, so fucking... Oh, fuck that. Oh, no. So my brother took it upon himself to basically teach the entire class. And apparently, people remember it both as like, hey, this guy taught the class, and we actually learned a lot of shit. And my brother was he was a sophomore in high school.
It's one of those things that sort of, I think a lot of people, there's a difference between providing an education and being a teacher. Not all teachers can actually provide an education. A lot of they have to, and I'm not saying that to slight them. I mean, look, being a teacher, especially with kids, is difficult. You aren't just there to rattle off stuff from a book. You got to keep the class organized. You do have to mediate differences between the kids. You do have to try and keep their attention. You have got to try and, to a certain extent, make things fun. And you've got to do all of that without allowing yourself to fall into the trap of
being everyone's friend, because a teacher cannot really be friends with the students when they're below a certain age. It can't work like that. They need to be the authority figure. Otherwise, kids are much less likely to absorb what they say. It's a difficult thing to do. It is. And some people are very, very good at it, and most people are not very good at it. Some people have a natural knack. Some people need to train to do it for a very, very long time. Just having an instructor's license or a teaching license or what have you doesn't mean that you are a teacher. Just because you've been doing the job for 25 years doesn't mean you're a good teacher. In fact, there are some teachers that have been at it for 25, 30 years that have got so burnt out with all of the problems that come along with being a teacher that they just don't give a shit anymore. And I can understand that, but still.
Yeah.
I still think that they need to get their act together or leave the profession. Leave the profession.
Oh, man. Like, the craziest thing that happened with my brother than that, it wasn't the fact that he was the one teaching a class, being a fucking sophomore. It's that they didn't even give him credit for it later on. They just flat out denied it later on. Like they're like, oh yeah, no, we'll totally give you credit. Didn't get it in writing and not in anything, so he just... Because,
no,
I mean...
they wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, but no extra credit for that.
Insurance.
Yeah. Like, there's just, yeah. It's just like... Oh, that's what it was. They didn't credit him for his volunteer time for it, is what they were doing, because we had a mandatory volunteer time or something like that. And they wouldn't even write saying he did this as like so he couldn't even claim it on like a job thing or anything like that, like an application.
Yeah, can't put it down as experience. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is one of the other big problems with education is that the teaching, the sort of like teacher performance reviews are, the way that those are formulated is really, really, really bad for the kids and not great for the teachers. A lot of it is formulated on like test results and homework completion, and marks are taken away for sort of like the students skipping out on a particular class and incidents that occur within the classroom and all that kind of thing. It's like in terms of those raw stats, you can't really treat teaching like you can someone playing basketball for the NBA. It doesn't really work. There are some teachers who are... There are some teachers who are much more suited to teaching the kids that are struggling than they are pushing the kids at the top to excel.
Yeah. And
you do need a healthy balance of both of those abilities. Obviously, you can't be leaving kids behind, but at the same time, if the top 5-10% of students in the various classes or in the school are not being pushed forwards either, they're going to end up being in, I dare say, similar sorts of situations to what I found myself in, where it just feels like it doesn't matter how, if they perform really, really well, they're lucky if they get a pat on the back. And then when they've got questions, those questions remain unanswered. And it seems like all of the focus is being put on the kids not being like... I appreciate I understand the importance of why you can't just let the kids who are a little slower than the rest of the pack fall behind. I get why. Because at the end of the day, the school is not supposed to... School isn't preparing you for life as such, it's preparing you to work.
Yeah.
To hold down a job. And in an ideal world, everybody provides for themselves when they're an adult via work.
Yep.
That's the sort of the egalitarian ideal. So I get that, I do. But unfortunately, you end up with a lot of very, very, very clever and very talented individuals never realizing more than a 9-to-5 data entry job or something equivalent thereof, because they've had that initial raw talent has not been, for want of a better word, exploited. And the sort of the motivation is lost early on. And the thing with
The thing with adults is when they're already motivated, and they can be motivated by a plethora of different things. When adults are already motivated, it's actually kind of difficult to break their motivation. When kids become demotivated, or when kids are motivated...
Fostered's a better word, I think, yeah.
Yeah, fostered is probably, a good better way of saying it.
Hello, Alexander.
Alexander. Yeah, when kids are motivated, it's very, very easy for them to become distracted or lose that sense of motivation. And when they do lose it, it's very, very difficult to bring it back. Why? Because kids are emotional and they don't have such a degree of strong critical thinking. Why? Because they're kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the major differences. And also, the lack of responsibility to anything but their most basic responsibility of self also has a big difference. When you're an adult, you got bills to pay, you got a roof to keep above your head, you got to put food on your table and so on. So that in and of itself can shore up gaps in your motivation to keep you pushing forward. Unfortunately, by the time you are an adult, your education is mostly behind you. And your ability to absorb information is mostly behind you. So the approach that the education system across the West, it's not just America, it's not just France, it's in the UK, it's Germany, it's Sweden, it's everywhere. The way that it's really failing a lot of people is that it is spending so much time bringing forward the people who are at the back and not fostering that motivation in the people that are at the front, that you end up with a very, very uniform blob of students going into very, very uniform jobs. And that might be fine for the kids that were at the back. You know, they're living now a normal life. But the kids that were a little bit special, or they did have a little bit of talent in something, but often go on to lead very, very unhappy lives. And then when they become an adult, the cherry on top of the cake is now they're basically told, okay, you're an adult now, your motivation is your responsibility. And they've never been equipped with any tools to motivate themselves. School doesn't teach how to motivate yourself. It just teaches you eventually that you've got a suite of responsibilities that you now must fulfill with the education, good or bad, that you had before. It's a problem. It's a big problem. University doesn't teach motivation, and I'm not talking about the feel good, you're excellent, you're great, you can never fail, blah, blah, you can do anything. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. Motivation in so much as what it means to achieve something and be able to look at that achievement and go, I did that. Group projects, I appreciate that there is a degree of socialization of work and a degree of teamwork, but there's too much emphasis placed on that and not enough on individual achievement. Not enough at all.
Spark wasn't ignited or fueled. That's a good way of putting it, Vicente. Also, Vicente with the earlier things. That's that whole thing is what a.
Oh, the Florida women.
The Florida women. That's like I've seen that. Not just like. That's just like a lot of everywhere, and the fucking morons are like, where's these teachers when I was growing up? It's like, no, stop it.
Yeah,
that would have fucked you up. I don't care.
Yeah, Vicente, little secret, or perhaps not a secret. Florida has got significantly more open access to court documents than most any other state. So it's not that it's happening more often in Florida than it is anywhere else. In fact, I would say that it's probably happening less in Florida than it is in a lot of other places. It's just when it happens in Florida, you hear about it. Especially when it is an otherwise attractive female teacher, because there's a degree of media sensationalism at play. For every one quote-unquote hot teacher that does this heinous act, there's probably 24 that never make the headline because there's
there's no sensationalism in it, and that is a huge problem. Where were these teachers when you were a kid, my random guy in the comments section? Well, those are 1 in 50. The rest of them were not women that you would want doing that kind of thing to you now, let alone then.
It's like, oh god, it's so fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
The fact that people are like, like, if you didn't hate the press enough. I mean, you can't hate journalists enough.
Journalists, the public education system, the background checks, the screening process, all of it. You don't hate any of it enough.
Never.
And it's, in some senses, it's good that you don't. Because if you did, if you really hated everything as much like around you as much as it deserves to be hated, you'd probably want to burn the whole thing down. You would get very black-pilled very, very quickly, because a lot of it would feel like it is an insurmountable problem, something that cannot be changed. And that's actually not true. It's actually not true.
Like, the education thing is one of those that I always have looked at and went, how do we, because it's not just a problem of like general education, it's also how much, or it's probably a cause of all the ideological bullshit that's been stuck in there.
Partly.
Like, that's also been corrupting it in part and parcel, but it's like this No Kids Left Behind, this it's like, it's fucking the road to hell's paved with good intentions kind of a thing, almost.
Well, the answer to it, whilst it is tricky to implement these days due to the fact that, you know, most households are going to need 2 sources of income, so that already creates a difficulty, because it means that most parents are going to be having to be busy working in order to keep roof above head, food on table, clothes in the closet, so on and so forth, right? So, but the solution is actually already a known quantity. It already exists in the past, in so much as, especially for the masses, especially for poorer folk, the working class, lower middle class, and even frankly the upper middle class, for that matter. Most kids, over the course of the past thousand years, let's say, most boys would go on to do what their fathers did. Not all, obviously, but most. Most girls would go on to do whatever it is that their mother did. They would learn skills from their mother, boys would learn skills from their father, and there would be some crossover as well. The notion that, like, boys didn't learn to sew until, like, 1967 or something like that is ridiculous. There were a lot of boys that learned to sew. You see what I'm saying? Even though that sewing and stitchcraft and all that kind of thing is, typically speaking, across history has been considered more woman's work than anything else, right? Doesn't mean that there was never any crossover. But the important takeaway from that is that there was dedicated tutelage of a set of skills from one individual teacher to 1, maybe 2 students. Master and apprentice, father and son, mother and daughter, so on and so on and so forth. And of course, it doesn't have to be father and son, it can be father and daughter, it can be mother and son, it can be, you know, that sort of, and that, and sort of like, okay, so how do you update that for a modern audience? Quite simply, tutors. Yeah. Rather than slapping kids into, like, you know, like these what's it called, pre-kindergarten education in the US. What's that called?
Preschool is what we call it.
No, pre-kindergarten. I'm talking before kindergarten.
That's preschool. That's what we call it.
Preschool, then kindergarten, then school.
Yes. Preschool, kindergarten, school. That's how it functions over here. Because kindergarten is technically school, but not quite school.
Yeah, I thought it was kindergarten and then school. I thought kindergarten and preschool were effectively the same thing.
Nope, they're 2 separate things.
Here we have preschool, then school. But like early opportunity or something like that, age 3 to 5. It's like, I'm not opposed to the idea of putting kids in a learning environment from young ages.
I'm not opposed to that at all.
Mhm.
The problem I have with it, and why I don't think it works, and how we can do it better, is that the sort of the agreed upon limit of adults to children is something like 1 to 6 or 1 to 12 when they're below a certain age. You get the idea.
Yeah.
And then obviously as the kids get older, you can have one adult to even more kids because they become more and more independent. I think the problem arises there. You set that limit in place, and so what happens is, in order to remain cost effective, that limit is adhered to like strongly.
Mhm.
If the limit for like preschool is there has to be at least one adult for every 5 kids, I think you'll probably struggle to find a place that has any more than 1 adult per 5 kids. I think that's going to be a rarity and a situation of circumstance, i.e. there just aren't enough kids. More so than sort of dedicated tutors. And kids from a very young age, 2, 3, 4, 5, can learn an awful lot in a very, very short space of time. And the more individual attention that they get, the better that they do. And I'm fairly sure the studies on this matter back me up on this as well.
Mhm.
I could be wrong.
There we go.
But yeah, and then... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. Just go.
Okay. And I think that... I don't think it has to be like a constant thing. I don't think kids need to have 1-to-1 attention all the time, or like 1 to 3 attention all the time. I don't necessarily think that that's the case, but I think there are critical junctures within a kid's development where as close as damned it to one-on-one support is going to be very, very effective. I think between the ages of 3 and 5, very, very important. Proper maternity and paternity leave actually really helps there.
Mhm.
How we navigate that is a difficult one, because I'm also not a fan of the idea of businesses having to pay for the personal choices of the people that work there. It's a balancing act, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, I think proper maternity and paternity leave are important for newborns and early toddlers, 3 to 5, and then I think once puberty starts, I think that's also a particularly critical point in time where kids can do with as much attention, or as close as damned it to one-on-one attention as is reasonably possible.
Yeah, I'm. People like to talk about how sex education is positive for kids. I don't want schools teaching that to. I want it to be the parents' job to do that, because that's really where it should come down to, in my opinion.
I think that it is important that kids learn the biological function side of it.
Yes.
And I don't think that is a responsibility that necessarily needs to fall onto the parents, given that we have biology classes in school.
I think that's the difference. Like in in terminology, the biological functions. Okay.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah, schools can teach that. I'm perfectly okay with that myself. When it comes to the social elements of it, though, and heck, even the romance options of it, frankly, not the romance options, the romance portion of it, I think that is where it is the responsibility of parents, and also the right of parents. And obviously, yes, there are reasons why there are some very, very socially conservative parents out there. Sure. And what if their kid's gay or whatever? Okay, yeah, fine, fair enough. But the notion that sexuality is something that is 100% biologically instructed, as opposed to something that is picked up at least partially socially, I think is silly. So yeah, and how, what evidence do I have to sort of support that? There are people who come from exceptionally socially conservative and incredibly religious backgrounds who are gay and simply come out when they've left home. Is that the ideal scenario? Well, I don't know if it's the ideal scenario. I don't think that there is ever necessarily an ideal scenario when it comes to coming out or what have you. But they will have that option. Now, should there still be means and mechanics to protect kids from being abused? Obviously, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't think that it falls within the purview of the public education system to instruct children on the social aspects of heterosexuality, homosexuality, bisexuality, etc. I don't think it falls within the purview of the public education system at all. I think that is something, and certainly not at the age of like 9 or 10. That's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
100%. The fact that we have so many people who are like, yeah, no, this is fine, really just fucking, it makes me upset.
Yeah. I think parents have, and this is a generalization. This is a generalization, but I think parents have a much better grasp of when their child is ready to learn about the social and romantic elements of sex and sexuality than any public school educator will ever be able to have. And I think that that's fundamentally a good thing. And I think that the majority of opposition to that doesn't actually come from a place of wanting to educate kids and have a free and liberal society. I think more so it does come from the rather poisonous ideology that wants to see the family abolished and so on and so forth.
Yes,
I think the evidence for that is overwhelming.
Yep. Just doing some clues.
Do teachers have a responsibility to keep an eye on students for signs of abuse at home? Yes, of course they do.
100%.
In the same that I think everybody in society, everybody has that responsibility. And teachers, yeah, they might be better positioned to notice the signs. So yeah, okay, no dispute there. However, to suggest that responsibility, the responsibility of sociosexual education be deferred completely to the education system is, yeah, ludicrous. I don't think it's healthy.
No. Talk to fucking Reldo. Or never mind, I'll go grab that out of my bank. That's right. There's a reason they say the village is dead.
That is an excellent way of saying it.
Yeah. Like, I think me and Sam were talking about this a few days ago too, where it was like, I don't even know the name of the people around me or what their family is at all.
Yeah.
And that
highly unusual, historically speaking.
Parents, please use controls for the internet. Oh, 100%. Keep your kids off the internet as much as you can. Like, really.
Yeah.
That is a don't put them on a fucking iPad to entertain them. Send them outside, make them do stuff, do things like that. Like, I understand why my parents did it. Because
the internet is a tool that parents can use themselves to help educate their kids. It is. But
100%.
It should come through the parents.
100%.
The parents have to be, they have to be a filter. And look, just slapping parental controls on your internet router or something like that.
Super lazy.
That's the lazy way of doing it. That's the. I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing. And look, parents have my sympathies. There is no real rule book for parenting. Not really. There are a couple of hard, fast rules that every parent does have to kind of go by, I think. Don't abuse your kids, obviously. But apart from that, yeah, there's no rule book, and parenting is a hard thing to do. It absolutely is. At the same time, just putting parental controls on the computer, whilst it might be a good start, a good jumping off point, it's not enough.
Yep.
When your kids are ready, when you think your kids are ready, then it is the time to explain to them why there are parental controls, why that they were, restricted from seeing this one. Not that it's some sort of like lofty treat that only adults get to enjoy or something like that, because that's the other problem as well, right? You can make the comparison here between like fast food as a treat, going to like, Mackie D's as a treat. If you teach your kids that going to McDonald's is a treat, when they are young adults and they get access to their own money, they are statistically more likely to hit up the fast food joints rather than prepping their own stuff. It's the same with sexuality. If you treat sexuality as this lofty thing that only adults are allowed to have whole discuss, then kids are going to try and seek it out for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
As some sort of, forbidden law. So,
like,
it's
the only ever girl I ever dated was a pastor's kid. That's and suffice to say, there was some the way she acted sometimes was very much indicative of that, and we'll just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to the. Where is the closest? Okay.
Do kids know stranger danger? Probably not well enough.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think so. I think a lot of kids these days really kind of, for lack of a better term, they just don't know or care about things like that, especially with all the amount of kids that get put in front of they get given Xbox Live or things like that. I get,
yes,
a lot of people have all these things fond memories when a kid fucking growing up just shouting slurs at each other on Xbox Live and whatnot. I just don't think that should be the norm. I think your parents should have better control of that. 100%, because you are way more statistically likely to be exposed to a lot more danger.
It's one of those because kids are spending less time outside in the world. There is a lot. There seems to be sort of a more relaxed attitude about stranger danger, and it's like parents out there have really got to appreciate that when kids have got unfettered access to the internet, you may as well have an open front door and have strangers moving through your home. Because to all intents and purposes, that's what's happening. Treat that with the same level of caution as the comparison suggests.
Yep.
In so much as, don't fucking do it.
Yeah, a lot of people are just lazy. You're not gonna be able to fix that. It's not an easy fix in that you have to basically both. It's you can incentivize it in some manner, but I don't think it's a promotion of those values more than anything, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Demonizing values that you disagree with is less important than promoting values that you do agree with.
Yes. It's not the trying to, it's not that whole trying to fucking deal with. My words are not coming to me. It's not the fact that a lot of these people and whatnot just. I mean, we're kind of seeing it, the effects of demonizing with cancel culture, right?
Yes.
Because cancel culture goes out and demonizes someone for thinking or saying something specifically. And people are fucking sick of that and fighting back against it with basically cancel culture.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the best way that a lot of people have to combat it, right? It's
the problem with demonizing things you don't like as opposed to promoting things that you do. And when I say I mean, what your ideal values are, what your ideals and your values are. When you demonize that which you don't like and don't promote the things that you do, what you end up with is leaving a vacuum that young people with less developed and in some cases undeveloped critical thinking skills don't have the tools to determine bad from good. You can't possibly teach your kid every bad thing that there is in the world, but what you can do is teach your kids all of the good things that there are in the world. And I'm not saying that you only ever go with sunshine, rainbows, and daisies. I'm not saying that at all. But if you if you're only ever telling kids, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, don't be involved in this, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, the moment that there is any suggestion or any incentive to do the bad thing, they're going to start asking some questions because they don't have the opposite framework of that's good, that's good, that's good. Yeah, focus on the good, be wary of the bad. Don't focus on the bad and be, vaguely suggestive of the good. It doesn't work.
No. You gotta tell
Flip
them.
that priority.
Yeah. Kids are stupid. I hear horror stories of some that lie about their age and get on dating apps. Dude.
Because they're told that dating is something that you do when you're older, as opposed to there are people out there who want to take advantage of you at your age, and that is not something that you yet have the tools to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't taught the stranger danger element, like why stranger danger is important, why keeping themselves safe online is important. They're just told this is something that you can't do until you're older, and that's not good enough for most kids. It's not a good enough explanation. Dating apps shouldn't exist.
Oh, so...
Yeah, I mean they shouldn't, but that's prescriptive reasoning, and ultimately we end up going nowhere with it.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things that shouldn't exist, and yet they do. There are a lot of people who want to, they want to play life as a game of efficiency, and life doesn't work as a game of efficiency. That's what Runescape's for.
Damn it, Sam. Sonic says that's no good.
Focusing on optimizing every aspect of your life, be it dating, be it work, be it whatever, is not. That's not living.
No.
That's playing, and you can't play at life because you have to live it. So, yeah. I've seen the amount of time and effort that people put into being on dating apps and casting a wider net as possible, and all that ends up happening is when they find themselves running up against drawbacks and difficulties, and they're not getting swiped right on as much as they think they should be. They start lowering standards, and you shouldn't lower your standards.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't lower your standards to such a degree that you'll accept literally anything just to get swiped right on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
One of the big drawbacks of the internet and the open communication across the planet is now everybody, man and woman, has got this idea in their heads that, oh, this one person doesn't like me, or these people don't like me. That's okay. There's a bunch more people out there that I can sort of cast the net over. And it's like, life can't really work like that for a very long period of time. It's actually a damn sight more difficult to go from community to community to community to community, or society to society to society to society. It's a damn sight more difficult to actually make that transition than the internet would have you believe.
Mm-hmm.
Reinventing yourself is something that takes quite a long time. At least to do it properly. And if you don't spend that time and you do just throw yourself on 100 different dating sites and then lower this standard or get rid of this one particular thing that you're looking for that actually is good for you,
Mm-hmm.
all that ends up happening is you go through these sort of micro revisions that just make you a progressively blander and blander person with lower and lower requirements for your time, your attention, and your money. And that's not good for you. It's not good for anyone to do that. You'll find that your time is much better spent focusing on being a part of a strong community than it is on a large community.
Yeah.
Your life partner and your friendships and the family that you maybe one day want to build is a game of quality, not quantity.
Mm-hmm.
Because you deserve quality. Everyone deserves quality. So yeah, that's where the Kaiser says life isn't a game. Quite right, it's not. You can play certain aspects of it like a game. Business. Once you clear the bare essentials, once you obtain the bare necessities, business can be played very much like a game. You will win some and you will lose some, and that's fine. That's fine. But your partner in life or partners in life, that's not a game. You're a real person. They're real people. You deserve quality. They deserve quality. So playing the quantity game there it's a waste of everybody's time, especially yours. I blame late stage angry feminism and red pill dude bro douchebags.
Yeah.
To an extent, but those are also symptoms of the problem, not simply causes. Feminism ideally could have wrapped it all up and been happy with the second wave. But unfortunately, a lot of people got addicted to the relevance that the feminist cause gave them. They got addicted to the attention, the relevance, the clout, the fame, in some cases the money that second wave feminism brought them, and so they became like rebels without a cause. Any movement without a clearly defined end goal inevitably trends towards perpetuating itself for the sake of perpetuating itself, and that's what we see certainly in third wave feminism as it blends through into intersectionality and goes into the fourth wave. Modern feminism in the West exists pretty much to perpetuate itself.
Yep.
And that's why so much of it seems so very pointless and vacuous and a waste of everyone's time.
Because it is.
Quote unquote, quote unquote red pill culture, as it has evolved now, is the same thing. In the sense that it's reactionary. It arose out of this new feminismed landscape as a reaction to it, the excesses thereof. Unfortunately, they didn't really have the sort of the tools or the equipment or even the words to kind of argue back properly, and that's what birthed the MGTOW movement, men going their own way, that used to be the ultimate expression of red pill, was to just go your own way and do your own thing. Sort of like a gendered individualism, which by itself is not a bad thing. But when you do that, you have to let go of the things that pushed you towards that point before. And the modern red pill stuff, I'm talking the Tates of this world, they have now cultivated this idea that, you've got to go your own way, you got to do your own thing, you got to make that bag, you got to own this, you got to do this, you got to get a nice house and a good job, and you got to be this, that, and the other. But then they also cultivate this attitude of like, you mustn't let go of the things that got you to where you are in terms of ideology. You need to hold on to that notion that all women are just out to get something out of you. And that's why we end up where we are. The feminists won't let things drop. The third and fourth wave feminists won't let things drop. The intersectionalists are still pushing intersectionalism. They won't let it go. And as such, the red pill has now become extremified to a point where it's almost a parody of what it used to be. They have become everything that the feminists said they were going to become. Players, womanizers, sometimes abusers, toxic personality. I'm not talking toxic masculinity, that's a bullshit term. But they have become toxic in personality. They can't hold proper, meaningful relationships. Again, they're emphasizing on quantity over quality. And the thing that the Tates of this world will not tell you is 70% of the female population in any given demographic are actually pretty fine. They're pretty good. They want the same basic respect as everybody else. They want to be treated as if they're a person, not just a bag of emotional codes that you can apply these 10 hacks to get where you want to go. It's not the way women work. It's not the way people work. You can't input being nice, and you can't input money into a relationship with a woman in order to receive sex. It's not the way it works for 70% of women.
Mhm.
And yeah, I appreciate that there are the Instagram influencers out there and the ultra feminists out there that make it seem that way because they're the loudest voices and they get the most press. I get that, I do.
Mhm.
But that's not the way the vast majority of women operate. And I say 70%, I should say at least 70%. The actual figure probably gets fuzzy around the edges and is probably about 90%. So your odds of meeting a real person that you can have a real quality relationship, if you're a man, yeah, it's like 9 and 10. Doesn't always feel like it, doesn't always seem like it, but it is about 9 and 10. Girls, same thing applies. 9 out of 10 guys are absolutely fine. You can have a quality relationship with them. You can. You don't need to compete with them all the time.
Nope. Hey, there's Doc.
Yeah.
Hello. Doc is
Hey,
here and trashed. Okay, Doc is trashed. Doc loves you all because of watch yourself. Don't eat bears. They have parasites. We all, yeah. All right, Doc. Hi, how you doing? We got drunk Doc coming in at the very end. I'm probably gonna go ahead and call the stream soon here, though.
Yeah, we got a bit deep into it today.
We did. We did indeed. You know what? Good conversations.
I hope it was entertaining and not too boring and not too preachy.
There's
I'll
like
try not
8
to
billion people in this concert. There's probably someone for someone. I mean, I just happened to randomly stumble across a person who...
Okay, now tell the truth.
What, we met in a YouTube chat all of a sudden, that was it.
You had to be told that they were the right person for you. Both of you had to be
yes, we both had to be told we were interested in each other to begin with, but yeah, you know what? Well, still, my point still stands.
Yeah.
I think we can end on a good note of like, you know, there is someone out there for you. Just
Lots of someones.
It's gonna take work sometimes.
Yeah, you get a lot of options.
Mm-hmm.
You do have a lot of options. You don't have to focus on finding as many options. They're all just out there. Focus on the best option.
Yeah,
you'll do well.
Oh God, Platty and Far are gold. Look.
Honestly, what they've got, yeah, really, it is.
We have, I think we do have something really good. So yeah, we have our quirks, but I think we do have something pretty great between the two of us. I appreciate that.
What do we got coming up next, Platty?
What do we have coming up next? Sam,
Yes.
We're doing stuff on Sunday, aren't we?
We are indeed.
We're doing some RuneScape.
And I'm cajoling her into promotion.
I see. No, I get you. Yeah, no, we're doing RuneScape. We're gonna be going and doing, I believe, the Kingdom, a Kingdom Divided is what we're completing. Yep.
Quite right. Assuming I get my wood cutting done, which I will do. But yeah, and we'll be starting at.
That would be 5 p.m. PST and 2 a.m. Eastern European?
Central European.
Central European. Damn it. I almost had it.
Yep. All of a sudden, I'm feeling mighty Slavic.
Good. I know I put Polish people in the Slavic things, but I'm not sure that they are. I know Poles are just weird. Anyways.
Poles are brilliant.
Poles are they're weird and wonderful, but also weird. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go say Poles exist. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out, talking. It was mostly just kind of a chill, fucking do whatever stream. It went a lot longer than I'm meant to, but hey, here we are. Thank you for joining me, Sam.
All good. Happy to be here.
Mm-hmm. We're coming to an end, Kaiser. Have a good night, everyone. Take care, and yeah, we'll see you guys on Sunday for some more RuneScape bullshit. Just quest oriented this time. All right, have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.
You know.